Cognisculpture by Frazier. Cognisculpture creates a companion that can occupy as much of your time as you like. A static collage of wire, like a 1930s string sculpture. An electronic light kaleidoscope, which responds to your presence and which varies its performance endlessly. A source of familiar and innovative musical sounds, which learns the tunes you like and plays them the most often. Cognisculpture offers the lone artist a palette which opens doors to graphic, audio, and performance expression. What Picabia did with machinery, what Duchamp did with a bicycle wheel, and what David Smith did with steel in their times, Cognisculptors can do with computing, networking, and electronic intelligence in our times. Hello. Hello. What do you think of that heavy metal? Cognisculpture makes its music through a music synthesizer, which has the ability to play up to 128 different instruments. The way it's currently programmed, if it gets no response to a tune it plays for more than 5 seconds, it goes to sleep. And when it hears a sound later, it goes back and plays its first tune. On the other hand, if after it plays a sound, a tune, it hears a sound, within 5 seconds, it plays its next tune. At the moment, it has about a dozen tunes. So as you can see, while I'm talking over it, it's hearing sounds regularly, and for that reason, it's rotating from one tune to the next. Pensamorph's software-controlled functions include sensing and analyzing external sounds, monitoring audience reaction, switching lights on and off, reading stored musical scores, producing original music, sending MIDI signals to the synthesizer, reading stored light patterns, and timing events. This is accomplished through a highly multimedia work. This particular piece consists of brazed steel, brass rods and tubes, wood, soldered and wrapped multicolored wire, stained glass, polished marble, wire caricatures, 253 incandescent lamps, a Nippon Electric B25 one-chip 8 megahertz computer system, CMOS and TTL logic chips, 32K of static memory, 32K of read-only memory, 2,500 lines of software, amplified microphone sensor, MIDI, which is musical instrument digital interface, which drives the Roland U220 sound synthesizer. All of this is programmed with an IBM clone for software development, and it uses Microsoft Macro Assembler. That was its sleep mode. As soon as I speak, it speeds up and starts playing its tunes. I'm very interested in placing this work in the 1993 schedule at the Arlington Arts Center because I think your patrons will find it interesting. I find it very interesting to see the reaction of young artists. I have several people who have begun building works with electronics in them. I saw one in Philadelphia a couple of weeks ago in an exhibition. What I'm discovering is that many young artists are intrigued by the possibilities of the medium, or the many media, but they're put off a bit by computers. I believe I can help them with their computers. And I'm prepared to do almost anything to encourage young students to get into this medium. For my own part, I'm very interested in developing this medium because although its current manifestation is quite rudimentary in terms of its interactivity, the possibilities in terms of the electronics and logic and so forth that are available today are limitless. I can see this as a growing art form which has a soothing, refreshing, entertaining value to it, but I can also see it for doing work as a hard, innovative, change-generating art form. I could see these lights, these little patterns of lights, flying around and telling the story of population control, pollution. I can see them illustrating the relationships between the cells in the brain as we learn more and more about how our brains work. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to develop this medium and to show it at the Arlington Arts Center. Thank you very much for your consideration. Play. Play. Ensimorph 2.0 was a participant in Future Circus at the Arlington Arts Center last fall. Play.